Chilly Boston morning, 34 degrees Fahrenheit. The sun has yet to rise. Won't get over 43 degrees today Fahrenheit. Stay tuned for weather, traffic on the sixes, and sports with Tank. Good morning. More like sports with Sully. How are you? Welcome back to the Smoking Puck Mobile. My hockey column now in video format. One of the many Virgin Marys. What would the plural of Virgin Mary be? Virgins Mary or Virgin Marys? These sculptures that adorn the lawns of many homes in the Boston area. Usually, stereotypically or consistently, just historically. That's up to you, dear viewer. In people of Italian ancestry or Mediterranean ancestry, the Virgin Mary kind of replaces Athena, the virgin huntress goddess, and both of them are meant to protect the home, her unbreakable walls, preventing, casting protection on home and property. It's a thing, it's myth. Welcome to the Smoking Puck, our Boston-based hockey vlog, coming to you from the streets of Boston, well, technically Quincy, Massachusetts, one city over, separated by the natural boundary of the Neponset River. But I work in Boston, I'm from Boston, I work in Cambridge, which is the next city over from Boston, separated by the natural boundary of the Charles River. See where I'm going with this? It's on my way to work first thing in the morning. Take the first train into town. My day at the office begins at 6 a.m. I go to bed early, so I never get to watch hockey games as they're going on at night. I go to bed. I put my phone down. I put my phone on my nightstand, display down, black mirror down. I don't know what time it is until my alarm clock goes off at 3:38 a.m. I then, do my morning business. It's my business. And then, I hear a train running. I hear that train a-coming. Yeah, it's a cold one this morning. I'm layered up and bundled up. A preview for the winter to come. But you need cold to have ice, and you need ice to play ice hockey. The Bruins, this is a Boston-based broadcast, so it's heavily dependent on the Boston Bruins. I am a huge Boston Bruins fan. Lifelong. Charlie card, coffee, T-pass. Go! No bikes allowed during rush hour. Remember that. But everything is subject to video surveillance. There are more cameras here than in the detention block of the Death Star 1. Remember Star Wars, anybody? Star Wars? So the Bruins, my Bruins, are sharing first place. 18 games played, 22 standings points. We are sharing first place with, technically we're in first place, but, we're sharing that spot with the Montreal Canadiens, of whom, see, I've used of whom in proper context. I like that a lot. Of whom have played 2 less games. We've got 18 games played. Montreal's got 16, and we both have 22 points. So by them having played two less games, they kind of are the first place team, even though we have equal standing points in the standings points in the standings. And this is me wiping down, and it's like, yeah, I'm just wiping off the bird poop from the bench. Luckily it doesn't stick, it just slides right off. Yucky, birdie gucky. Alright, I got the whole thing so the girl, the lady, I should say, can sit down as well. Be nice. It's like a Zamboni. The Zamboni is a licensed property name, a trademark. It's someone's proper name too. It's the Ice Resurfacer machine. So they don't call the Ice Surfacer anymore a Zamboni because that's a trademark. It's someone's. But there are ice resurfacing machines of different brands. Oh, I hear the bus. The bus I could have taken. I was thinking about taking the bus. I had to, go to the bathroom really bad before I left the house. Good thing I did. It's a long trade ride. It's at least a minimum of 30 minutes on the train itself from this stop to where I get out. And that's not including the 15-minute walk to the station or the 12-minute wait when I get to the station, and so that's it's again another Star Wars quote, as we discovered in Empire Strikes Back before Imperial, procedure dictates that all capital ships must eject their garbage before they hit hyperspace. And so the Bruins have won 7 straight. That's right. We started off the season with 3 games in a row winning, then proceeded to lose the next 6, wherein players got benched by the new coach, Marco Sturm, ex-player, ex-Bruin. And each one of those players came back to their role with renewed vigor and interest in their trade, implying their trade. We've been scoring goals. Have decent defense, and now we've won 7 straight games, maybe 8, but we were in last place last week, or sharing it, and this is the shape of the new National Hockey League. It's loaded with talent, or is it that there are so many teams, 32 teams, that the talent got diluted and the rules nerfed, that there are not as many as talented players as we think they are, but that it's just there's got to be at least 800 players. There's 22 players that dress for 32 teams each. Do the math. I don't want to do the math right now. You leave me alone. It's first thing in the morning. I need another cup of coffee before that happens. Plenty of time. But yeah, the Bruins turned it around, but it's still early. It's only about a month into the season. 18 games. Most teams have played between 16 and 18 games. And that's out of an 82-game season. So we're basically at the 1/4 mark. No All-Star break this year because we're taking an Olympic break. The league's shutting down for like 3 weeks because NHL players are going to represent their countries in the Winter Olympics this year. It is what it is, isn't it? What do you think about professional ice hockey players representing the team. Therefore, they are sending the best of the best of the best. They really are. You know, it's interesting. Yeah, you know, bet you. And hockey jerseys sell like mad. Oh my gosh, the Olympic hockey jerseys this year, they all look like they got designed off an AI. I swear, they're so terrible. You know, they just, you can tell there wasn't a human hand involved in the design. It's like, you know, you can just tell it's like something's got NutraSweet in it. You can just taste it. Like this thing smacks of AI, artificial intelligence. And to hello AI, the AI algorithm that's keeping us all in line and making sure none of us say anything wrong. Hello, our AI overlords. Hello, algorithm. Good morning. Give me smash that like button, algorithm, please. I know you're watching. It's the least you can do. But yeah, so the Bruins, it got better. You know, I went into this season with no hope because of the March bloodbath. What was that? March 2025. We traded 5 different players and broke the team up. We had previously fired the coach, and something about the culture of the locker room prolapsed. Something happened. I'm still waiting I would love to know what happened. Yet, new year, new coach, new faces, and I think it appears that everyone's buying into Coach Sturm's system, and things are falling into place. It's a team full of pluggers. We have but like the thing I was just saying about talent being so spread out. Now, is the NHL capable of having 64 All-Stars? I mean, that's 2 All-Star players, like superstar players on each team. You got 32 teams. Give them 2 each, a goalie and a skater. You know, who are they? I mean, if you look at salaries and things, the Bruins have, Pasternak. He's great. He could have another 60-goal season. Hope for him for 70. Or more. That would be great. And he gets about like 11 to 12 million a season. Jeremy Swayman, he gets 8 million. Charlie McAvoy, I think he gets 8 to 9 million a season. So those are your superstar players. Those are the 3 superstars on the Boston Bruins. And we can't afford any more. I mean, there are teams out there that are just completely stuck with the cards they're dealt because they got no room in the salary cap. And I love to talk about the economics of the game. And Morgan Geeky's on fire, though. And I think he's leading the team with goals. Or it could be Pasta. I'm not sure which one, My favorite Bruin, Nikita Zadorov, Russian defenseman, 6'6", 250 pounds. We got him for 5 more years. He was a free agent signing last year, and he's been kicking ass and taking names. I'm still convinced he should be the next captain of the Boston Bruins. He's got that grit, that Bruins toughness, that we require here in the city. I can't see the nice-natured, goofy grins of David Pastrnak or Charlie McAvoy, leading this team. It needs someone with a bit of seriousness, a bit of toughness, a bit of gruffness. And that big scar on his chin, too. I think I've seen him smile 3 times. and some pictures. You know, all the social media directors, you know, good morning. Well, the majority of them, I believe, you know, are ladies. I know the Bruins social media director is a lady. The NHL, the leagues, is a lady. And just like, so everything, there's such a feminization of the optics of the sport. And that's because we need to include women. And the only places for women in a sports organization, you know, they're not going to be in playing roles. Sorry. I mean, maybe one day you'll get a woman coach. I mean, is that gonna? Who knows? Or a GM? How's that? Or a president? Someone with real power? But I mean, just the you know the puppies and the fashion and the cute stuff and pranks and like, you know, ice bucket challenges, and it's just more of like just shut up and give me some information. Shut up and give me like I just want to enjoy the game. Like enough with your chick shit. But chicks are wonderful too, you know. Without chicks, where would we be? I know. I just a lot of this material is satirical. Dear algorithm, please take that consideration and context when judging me, for you know, on different levels of behaviors. I'm being cheeky. I love women. I had a mom. I had grandmothers. I have aunties. I have cousins. I have friends. I've got friends with wives. I've got friends with daughters. I got co-workers. I've got bosses. I've got, you know, guests and clients. I mean, the world is half of the population, half of the 8 billion people on planet Earth are women. So get over yourselves. I know. I get it. Is the train coming? Yep, here it comes. Your favorite part of the morning? All right, we're ready? There it is. Let's get ready to get ready to get ready. So leading the leagues in points right now, a quarter of the way during the season, is Colorado's Nathan MacKinnon with 32 points. What are points? Well, those are different than standings points. These are goals and assists. Need to get this guy to move over. All right. Take off a few of these layers. And finish up the show. Because I have a handheld video game I want to get to. It has some hockey on it. Oh my gosh, it's got Midway's 1995 2-on-2 open ice. It was the NHL hockey version of NBA, of the co-op NBA Jam. So it's got Boston Bruins players like Ray Bork, Cam Neely, Adam Oates, Kevin Stevens. You know, I think the goalie might be Blaine Lonker. I know. I mean, I was just like wow, Vincent Dampus. You know, shit like that. Claude Lemieux. I mean, hockey 30 years ago was amazing. That was the first game I played on it. I got this handheld unit, and it's got literally thousands and thousands of games on it. And the first thing I open up is a hockey game, that legendary hockey game. And then I played Tetris, the NES version, the Nintendo Entertainment System. And then I played a little Super Mario 3. Because I never played it, and I always wanted to get to it. Let's see. What else? Oh, boy. So Nathan MacKinnon is leading the league with 32 points. I think that's like almost like half and half goals, half assists. I mean, Colorado's been on fire. They nailed Edmonton the other night, 9-1. I think MacKinnon had 5 points. in that game. Goals and assists. Damn. And
Center.
tied for second place. It's that kid Leo from Anaheim, the Ducks.
Entering Quincy
Can't
Center.
remember his name. I gotta though. We're running a hockey show here. We got to remember these kids' names. And then also tied for second from San Jose, early Calder Cup, early Rookie of the Year candidate, Macklin Celebrini. He's on fire. This kid's got some hands. He can dangle. He can skate. I mean, that's the up and coming. There's a really good crop of young hockey players this year. But as I said too, is like I'm thinking like, where are the standouts? Well, there are plenty of them, but there's 32 teams. There's soon to be 34, and just how diluted is the talent pool? Is it really? Have there always been this many elite players in the league, and we just never knew about them until we expanded the league? I don't know if it works like that. And also a special super shout out to Washington Capitals captain Alexei Ovechkin. Is it Alexander Ovechkin? The Great Eight. He notched his 900th career goal the other night. He played his 1500th game too. 900 goals, all playing for the Washington Capitals. This guy is a living legend. We're seeing like the last years of a bumper crop of great players that started 20 years ago, like Sidney Crosby, Alexander Ovechkin, add in Evgeny Malkin in that mix too. Just like, and these players have been, these athletes so well conditioned. 20 years, of playing a contact sport. Damn. But congratulations, Ovi. I mean, that's a feat. I mean, Gretzky's record was there to be overtaken. Ovi, you did it on one team. I mean, Gretzky was on 4 teams, 5 if you count the Indianapolis Racers. Most people don't. You couldn't have been Rookie of the Year. That's why Raymond Bourque won it.
Wollaston.
Raymond Bourque, Boston Bruins. He already had, Gretzky had a year of professional behind him because he played most of a season with the Indianapolis Racers of the World Hockey Association, the WHA, then got traded to the Edmonton Oilers. The WHA folded. The Oilers became part of the NHL, but because of but that disqualified Gretzky from the one trophy that he couldn't earn in the NHL, and that was the Calder Cup. Not the Calder Cup. The Calder Cup is the championship of the American Hockey League. The Calder Trophy for Rookie of the Year. But and that went to Ray Bourque instead. Boston Bruin, one of my all-time favorite Bruins. Papa Bear, the captain. Yeah, that's about it. So this has been the Smoking Puck. I watch hockey as much as I can when I can. Usually on weekends, or a holiday. Like the Bruins played yesterday. We've had 2 in a row against the Toronto Maple Leafs, but it's not really a home and home. See, the hockey has this tradition of scheduling. It's called the home and home series. It's a mini series within a season where you have an away game and then a home game against the same opponent in a very short time, usually the next night or the night after. So we played in Toronto on Saturday, and our next game was on Tuesday. So that's too many days in between to consider this a home and home series. Sorry, everyone. I looked it up. I asked Brock. Brock agreed with me. You got to watch Grok too. He's like, he does. I don't think Grok lies. I just don't think Grok is, he's still learning. But what do you think? Leave a comment. Was that really a home at home? I don't think so. That would have been the next night, or the following night. But having like 3 nights in between, kind of, it just breaks it up too much. What do you think in the comment section, hockey fans? Alrighty, well, this has been the Smoking Puck for this week. Hockey, the greatest sport in the world, the best uniforms, the most action. I've been turning on coworkers, so like my Latino coworkers who are naturalized citizens who come from, Central and America and the Caribbean. Like my Dominican coworker who works right next to me. I'm like, well, look at this. He's like, what the hell is that? It's like, this is a hockey fight. They let them fight? I'm like, yeah, it's dispute resolution. Fisticuffs. You can't kick, you can't scratch, you can't use your stick, but it's like, and so I'm like showing these hockey fights, and he's like, I'm gonna turn you into a hockey fan. And he lives in the South Shore too. His son just turned 12, and I'm like, watch out for hockey. Don't let your kid play hockey. He's like, why? He's like, it's the most expensive sport ever. It really is. Equipment. Come on, your kid doesn't stop growing until he's like, 16 or 17 or 18? That's like a new pair of skates, a new helmet, shin guards.
Hi, Shirley. For a door problem.
Uh-oh. First train of the day. Yeah, so that's about it. That's all I got. Smoking Puck. So please like and subscribe. We make a lot of different content here, so much so it befuddles the algorithm. Oh, you need separate channels for separate subjects. That's so much work. This is a hobby. This is a work of love. The spirituality, the comic books, the sci-fi, the cooking, the hockey. It's all about love. It's all about being a fan. It's all about celebrating it. So celebrate together here in this community, in the Reverend Sully Network, the Eric O'Sullivan channel. Please subscribe. We're still a small growing channel. And that's about it. So God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Have a great day. Drop the puck. Put on the foil. Lace up your skates and hit the ice. The
Next
Smoking
stop,
Puck.
JFK UMass.
Thank you so much. Cheers. Bye-bye.